Most people are taught one basic rule about success: work hard, right? Put in the hours, stay disciplined, and keep grinding. And eventually, you'll get ahead. But hard work, it absolutely matters, right? But there's a problem with relying on hard work alone. Your time, right? Your time is limited. You only have so much. You only have so many hours in a day. You only have so many days in a year, and so much output that one person can produce. Which means if your progress is tied only to your personal effort, there's a natural ceiling on how far you can go. The people who break through that ceiling usually discover something different, something that most people are never even taught. It's the power of leverage. What most people do is they operate inside a simple equation: time, effort leads to income. Okay, you show up, you work, you get paid. Okay, your output is directly tied to how many hours you can personally put in. The more time you give, the more money you make. At first, this system works, but over time, people start noticing its limits. If you stop working, your income usually stops too. So if you want to earn more, the only option is working more, which eventually runs into a wall. You get burned out because your time, it's finite. So there's leverage, right? What does leverage change about this equation? Leverage changes the equation entirely. So instead of relying on your personal time and effort, leverage allows you to grow beyond your individual capacity. Leverage happens when progress is no longer dependent on just you. It can come in many forms: technology, obviously AI, systems, ownership, investments, teams. You're leveraging many, many things beyond just yourself, ideas that can scale. Instead of output growing only with your hours, leverage allows output to grow through structure. This is one of the biggest shifts in how many successful people approach work and money. They stop asking only, how hard can I work? And they start asking, how can this grow without depending entirely on me? Do you want to grow everything just yourself for your entire life? The leverage principle isn't talked about much early in life. Most people are raised in environments where success is explained through effort alone. Study hard, work hard, stay responsible, and those things absolutely matter, don't get me wrong. But effort is only the starting point. Without leverage, effort eventually reaches a ceiling. This is why some people can work incredibly hard for decades and still feel like they're running on a treadmill, while others build systems that continually produce results every single day when they step away. People can step away, you may not be able to in your life. Understanding leverage changes how you look at almost everything in your life. Instead of thinking only about earning more income, you start thinking about ownership, about assets, about systems that scale, opportunities that grow beyond individual effort. You start realizing that the goal isn't simply to work harder forever. The goal is to build structures that allow progress to expand over time. Because when leverage enters the picture, effort and results are no longer locked together. Hard work will always matter, but hard work alone has its limits. Leverage is what allows progress to move beyond those limits. It's what allows ideas to scale, systems to grow, and wealth to compound over time. And the moment that someone begins understanding leverage, they start seeing opportunities that most people never notice. If this concept made you start thinking differently about how successful people actually operate and how success actually works, I want you to comment the word leverage, and I want to see how many people are starting to realize that working harder isn't always the answer. Sometimes the real shift is learning how to work smarter through leverage. And until next time, man, I'm going to catch you later. Peace.